Welcome back to Fairytale Fables. And we have another game, and this time around it is going to be Daedalus, Pig Entrepreneur, Odysseus, or Tinkerbell. Just because I had played a dwarf game back-to-back the first couple of days, I've kind of been dodging Tinker. I had a fun Daedalus game the other day. I'm going to play Pig Entrepreneur, just for the funsies. That said, I think Odysseus could be alright too. But let's start with the piggy. See what I can do with a piggy bank and extra gold. Kind of into it. That said, I've never had a successful Yuck the Yak run. It doesn't work with piggy bank though because it's wasted gold. Whoa! The Pig Entrepreneur has this like animation. Just missed my game. Odysseus is one of your favorites? I like free treasures, and I cannot lie. Physically incapable. Oh, well, why didn't you give me the burb first? I know I got the piggy bank, so I can just float the gold. I'll double burb it. Kind of look to roughly use free spells and free rolls. I don't know when I'll hit the first interest point, but I do want to make somewhat of a board. I know I got a 1x3 hero, but... Yuck is playing Horse Thief. I think you are in debt now? No. Maybe I shouldn't have bought, but whatever. Let's get a bird. Any free spells? Is there ever a universe where I throw this fight and I throw next fight and I only play freebies so that I hit one interest point before I get to level 3? Is there? Maybe there's a world. So I start with this piggy bank. I start with +1 gold. I keep my leftover gold and I gain 1 for every 6 leftover. One of the things that Yuck the Yak I don't think works the way I recalled it working way back when. I think you have to lose the money. One of the things you would go like, oh, if I've got a stockpile of gold, wouldn't that mean I'd want to use Yuck the Yak? But, like, maybe. But I can't imagine wanting to dump like 30 gold all at once. And I can't with the piggy bank. I'd have to replace it. You know what I mean? Like, I can get Yuck the Yaks, store them up, save up 100 gold, dump that 100 gold. I don't think that's going to benefit me. Yeah, now all of a sudden I lose a fight. Convincingly. I debated playing that one spell. That one spell, I would have taken one thing off my opponent's board, but... not going to be buying a whole heck of a lot next turn anyway. I'm kind of committed to this now. Now I feel like I better save up my first interest point. You know, I don't know, Falco. I've never had a successful Yak round. I don't know what you're supposed to do to make it work. I don't know which hero wants you to lose gold. What is Brother Gambler at the start of fight? Oh no, it's Brother Gambler. Brother Gambler one. That's what it is. You want to play Yuck the Yak on Brother Gambler, probably specifically, and maybe not on anybody else, because Brother Gambler is the only one that loses stuff. Yeah. Oh, is it also mana? Yeah, but losing a couple of mana is not probably enough to power it up to any real degree. I don't know. Maybe you could get there, but you're right. It is. I didn't realize it was mana, so I'm glad you said that. Get the Odin Ravens and don't cast spells. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Took a lot of damage to save up a little bit of money going into level 3. I hope I can find interesting things in the first 2 shops. I definitely want the library card. I love the idea of getting a free spell here and there. I need to make tempo decisions. Time flies. I'm gonna buy this and upgrade it and go under. Oh, if I found another fluff, I would be so inclined to have another fluff. Another one. But I'm done for now. I either find something to do here on level 3 that is so decent for tempo that it stays me through level 4, or I die. I will take this piggy bank to the grave if I can't. if I need to greed to get to where I want to end up, I will greed, and I will not falter from my line of greed. Oh. Monkey flies. It is kind of the time flies, yeah. Getting red fluff on the upgrade on 3.0, I mean, that gives me potentially every business to play a fluffs game. But I would be more comfortable if I found another one next turn and another one the turn after, and, you know, that whole spiel all over again from Friday. Yeah, I need to fill my board a little bit more here, unfortunately. I'll grab that. I'll buff that. I really want to use an interest point again here and just not spend... I'm at 16. I'm taking too much damage for my master plans here. We're fine. I got a 7-7 ranged. That's got to be the biggest thing you could possibly have on 3.1. 3 units and a 7-7 ranged on the board. Easy peasy. I am concerned because I also don't know, like, what's the payoff I'm looking for? Ideally, I would use what I've purchased already to inform what I want to purchase next. And what I've purchased already is a couple of mages that aren't all that big and aren't really getting all that big. I don't really want to scout because it's going to be depressing in some regards. My board is so small. And what have I done? Gained like 2 extra gold? Half my health for 2 gold? But I generated 2 extra gold, alright? Look. This will be the 3rd, I think. I think the thing with playing piggy bank is it's too tempting to interest point too fast, and I think what you got to do is build a board first and then think about interesting, and I know that's not what I did. Oh, the Artemis range. Ay. Yeah, Strat, you can hang out. You have always been one to go, oh, I sniped, I gotta go. That's always been your style, your way. I remember. Boom and a boom and a boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of want to do that. I don't think the time is now, considering what my board looks like. Puck is tempo? Romeo, there you are. Why are you there? I wanted to find another fluff. I only have 1 mana left. I think I roll a little bit more. I need to spend something here. Could fling that. Ooh. Yeah, okay, we didn't find any more fluffs, but we found a succubus. This is so greedy. I don't even know that it's good. I don't even know that I'm going anywhere. What's up, Archon? Jaeger. Thank you for the follow. I understand it was for the Jamiroquai. That's, this music video is just the only thing. Whenever I think of Jamiroquai, I can only ever think of this music video of the room shifting around and the singer sliding left and right and back and forth. It's a very striking music video visually. Oh, you have like a 1 out of 20 shot or something like that. You got these tiny little slivers. You got a 1 out of 20 shot of winning a temp VIP because I ran out of VIP slots. So the last few slots are going to be rotating VIP slots. You will like 97% get scammed by the wheel and not get a VIP. But, you know, you got extra points to spend. You don't got a VIP badge. It gives you a chance. But also, once all the VIP slots run out, the oldest from the wheel spin gets replaced by the newest from the wheel spin. That said, no one's ever won a wheel spin, so that's not really a problem that anybody has to worry about. Could take the Adventuring Husky. Kind of need tempo. It's tempo. Beep. Ba, ba, ba. I would new you the succubus. I don't hate having a succubus, but I would new you it. Brave little Taylor. Oh, it's Kiviel's calling this Jonathan Taylor Thomas. It's been Kiviel's favorite meme of late. I don't know that I really want it. Buzz! What's up, Buzz? Yo. I could just fling this and sit. I'm not going to die, right? I picked up 1 tempo piece. We're good. I'll be level 5 next turn for a roll and a half. Don't forget your daily crystals, and there's a code for one-time free crystals. Yeah, exclamation point crystals. I mean, the code is release hype, but exclamation point crystals will reveal that the code is release hype. I think that expires in 2 days. I think it was December 28th that it goes away. Zephyr, I don't remember the weighting I had, but I think it's like... I think the slivers, I think there are 3 slivers of 1 and then 3 slivers of like 20 wide or something like that. It's like less than 1 in 20. It's less than a 5% chance, I think. Something like that. You know, Falco, I think I've already identified it, and I think there is, and I think I've already identified it. Yeah, I think there's a hero that I don't give a crap about unlocking in this game. Buzz, did you ever play Storybook Brawl back in the day? That would definitely speed up the conversation ever so slightly. No? Did you ever play Hearthstone Battlegrounds? Have you played an Auto Battler? Did you play Dota Auto Chess? Did you play Teamfight Tactics? Super Auto Pets? It's very much... The Auto Battler feels to me like the evolution of Draft in a TCG. Where... like a video game evolution of a draft mode from a TCG. That's what an Auto Battler feels like to me. And so what you got, you got shot phase, you got combat phase. During the shot phase, you have X amount of gold to buy things, you have X amount of, well, in this case, mana, but you have X amount of resources to spend to put things on your board. And then during the fight phase, the fight goes off all by itself. You don't have any control over the order, the sequence, where things go, what they hit. The fight just automatically happens. That's the auto battling part of it. I'm gonna buy that, even though I'd go below an interest point, because I'm constantly here struggling with this piggy bank. So you get a little bit more to spend over the course of the time. As you go, you level up and unlock higher and higher level characters that have more and more powerful effects. All of that's all constantly happening. And then in the background, while all of that's going on, you're also considering phases of the game when things scale linear. So, you know, the numbers only go up by factors of 1, and then all of a sudden a multiplicative effect comes out. So now all of a sudden you can 2x scale things, get your numbers up by multiples of 2. And then later game, you might find a multiplier that interacts with another multiplier, which usually it just goes from a double to a triple, but in some cases there are some true multiplications going on that are bugs that need to get worked out. But you're just looking at, you know, from linear to multiplicative to exponential, from additive to multiplicative to exponential. So throughout the course of the game, you are beginning the game with nothing to do and a whole bunch of things being offered, and you just pick the best thing. And you pick the best thing, and you hope the shop rolls you up a bunch of random stuff. In this case, I got a whole bunch of 4s and 5s in this shop, and I can decide if any of these make my board any better and if they help me fight any better. And you got to play a whole lot to like understand what makes your board better, what makes you fight better, you know, what pieces go together and what things you might be angling toward. But it's just a lot of fun. It's really gratifying to play out a game that takes a little while, make it all the way to the top end of it, and I don't know. This is my favorite style of game. I like it. You know, actually, before I streamed Project Winter, before I met you, Buzz, I streamed a game called Hearthstone Battlegrounds, which is Hearthstone's Auto Battler, right? It's Hearthstone's this style game. And that was where I started streaming and what I loved. Actually, what I started streaming was Dota Underlords, which is a Dota Auto Battler. These are the games that drew me out of the woodworks to become a streamer, because I thought about it for a little while, but I'd never actually decided to jump in until the Auto Battlers came out, because that was where I was just like, okay, I am too hooked on these. This is too much my style game. But yeah, outside of that, you're in an 8-player lobby. It's you and 7 other people. Usually it's real time, but right now there are a lot of save boards because this game is in open beta. Just came out. Not a huge player pool yet, but grew quite a bit over the course of just several days. I think big thanks to Celerity for that. Streamed it a few times to a whole bunch of people just so that people could see it. It's a lot of fun. It's free to play, so not really any investment. You can check it out, see if you like the style. For me, I love this. Yeah, buy cards, make numbers go big, destroy foes. X, I know not everybody around here knows X, but I know you know of X, Buzz. X was asking yesterday in his Discord, he was like, hey, any free or any games on sale? I was like, well, there's a free one. You want to do some math? There's a lot of math in these. My proud corgi got triple buffs from the funny cats, and just because there weren't enough stats for big buffs, my proud corgi looked like it barely got buffed. Yeah, thigh highs, it sure does. Oh, you need to be further away. You've been there. I don't want this adventuring husky. I don't want to walk the dog anymore. I don't want to walk the dog. Dr. Frankenstein. I ain't played Scam. This is the first decent piece I got. All right, we're going to build into Scam. I have a couple of things I like up in here. You don't even need to be big. You're not nearly as important as I thought you were just a moment ago. Okay, we're going to do some Dr. Frankenstein, yeah. I want to save some gold, but again, I'm not very strong. And to get to Scam, I'm going to want Duelists, I'm going to want Barbarossas, I'm going to want more Dr. Frankensteins. I want Mirrors on the Wall. Excuse me. I'm going to want all that good scammy. Scammy. Nah. I feel like I need another really solid, like, kind of stat tempo piece. Now I'm level 6. I don't need to piggy bank here. I need to survive. Hellhound. It's a really solid stat tempo piece. Sure. I'll take the 1 damage even though I don't really want to get that on the board right now. I don't think that husky's too good. I think these cats are going to be better. This is not quite it yet, but I have the piggy bank, so I'll just float the 2 gold. Yeah, I was there. Well, we were talking together there, KG. Yeah, we were both there. That's how chess survived for 2,000 years. Oh, yeah. Games are just fun to play. I really don't like dogs, lol. I find all the boards shuffle. Oh yeah, board shuffling is not. I honestly, I didn't play dogs prior to, you know, I've had the thing since October. Never played dogs. I only started playing dogs once we got to the open beta here and I started streaming it. Because I was like, all right, they're good and I got to play them because, you know, I want to play the good stuff too. And I want to know how it all works. Oh, the Scam. We brave little tailored that big old tree. Oh yeah, I did have temporary XP in the mix somewhere in the midst of all of that. You're right. I forgot. Oh, you cast that spell and then... I cast that spell and everything leaves my head. Incredible. Well, I'm going to take a high demon. I'm going to take an acolyte. Doodly-doo. Not doing any slay. I would actually ditch the piggy bank here because at this point I think I just want to spend all my money. So I'll take a baby mimic in hopes that I make a cool treasure and then I ditch the piggy bank and double up the treasure. If you ditch the baby mimic, you do not get the baby mimic effect on your next treasure. So you have to have something else that you want to get rid of to make that work. Full transparency and disclosure there. What are we looking at here? I bet a Fisher King board is terrifying. Orchestra, pirate map. We're not seeing the orchestra aura. I want to just save the 6 gold now that I'm going to 6, right? I mean, I'm always taking the free roll. Frankenstein's monsters. I don't think I want to do that right now. I wouldn't mind that, but I don't have any mana. Gotta be careful if you're thinking about selling for something at the end of the turn. Remember the mana cost. Many, many times I have sold things for mana. I'm going to save my 6, and if I die, I die. But I don't think I should, hopefully. Cast the XP spell and roll 3 times afterwards. Not the best decision. Well, I mean, you do it and you just look for something good that you can spike early. Yeah. They'd be... I don't know. They might be too good if they were evil. I don't know. To me, I kind of was surprised they were cards at all because Dr. Frankenstein got added to the game and then I thought they were just like special summons unique to Frankenstein. I didn't think they were actually standalone units. And at the time, they were really wonky and awkward to play. Now you can make it work. You can like get an upgraded one and stick it in the back. But right now, like I don't even want to chase it. However, maybe I do want to get that succubus next turn. Yeah, I think I will. I'm a little concerned about my board and my position in this game at the moment. No such thing in Karuga. Yeah, that recollection from the previous paradigm does not have an analog here. You don't think I die this turn? I saw that board, and it looked like it could fight pretty well, and that was a pretty close fight. I definitely wasn't going to take 11 in retrospect, but I just, you know, I was concerned. I don't think I want the Shadow Lord that bad. I don't know what this card is, does, wants to be. I know what it is, and I know what it does, but I don't know what that card wants to be. That card has never seemed appealing in the opportunities I've had to go grab it. I think I played it one time very early on and went, I don't like stealth. Who cares about having a million attack when things come out of stealth? Oh, okay. Cool, stealth. Shift, what up? Oh, did you already get that code? Yeah, well. Oh, I don't have boards. Let's ditch you. Hey, wait. I dragged you up there. Go away. Need to get some treasures up in here. I don't want to sell off my pair of these right now, so I think I'll piggy bank and save up my 2 gold. Well, I could roll into a 5er that I might sell for, though. Barbarossa. It's funny because it doesn't do anything yet, because I need a duelist for it, but it will. I have faith. It will. It'll do something. Is damage dealt in this game the same as SPB? I've only played async games trying to learn the units. No, it is not quite the same. Oh, Falco already answered. Yep. It's the same except 2 from upgrades instead of 3. So max damage in this game would be 7 times 2 is 14 plus level is 6 is 20. Max damage in this game is 20. I feel that when everyone has stealth, no one does whenever I play Shadowcats. I don't know how to make it, like, I bet it's fun, but I don't know how to make it fun and good and not busted, and I don't know. Yo, Bam! Bam, thanks for that gift sub to Rise 8. Anyone want to call dibs? Thank you, Bam. Wait. It's my scam versus their demons. Oh, wow, if they had scam in there, too. Yeah, demons alone does not a board construct. You need scam too. I don't think anybody's got enough permanent HP for me to care. Okay, I gotta really keep an eye peeled for a duelist. Pirate monkey. No. Double dying breath is really fun on one of these fools. Alright, we still gotta keep an eye peeled for a duelist, but we're gonna poison apple the Fisher King here. What if your spider attacks first, Falco? Do you need 2 spiders? Whatever. I saw somebody... I'm not going to name names because I forgot who it was. But I saw somebody attempting to make wall comp in the Discord, and I threw up in my mouth a little. Don't make wall comp. Don't do it. I don't even know if it works in this game. Don't do it. I hate it. No wall comping. Well, yeah, but then what if your first character attacks out of stealth and survives? Then all of a sudden, something's going to hit that, and maybe not your spider. You might need 2 spiders, Falco. I think you need 2 spiders just to be safe. Now I need to build a wall. I don't know if it works in this game, because it's not the same, but I saw what they were doing, and I saw that they were like using a hero that had some sort of hero power buff that they could take advantage of. Maybe it was the other pig hero. Maybe it was a brother gambler screenshot. I don't know. Bunch of chairs for the Deuce to sit on, yeah. It was okay, but it did not scale. Okay, thank God. I never want that to be a viable strategy. It is the most obnoxious thing. The most obnoxious thing. I hate it. Oh, Bam. Bam. Do you know how good it feels to be playing a game like this again? Dandelion is kind of sick with stealth, and the treasure that makes stars... Oh, yeah. Shooting star. Star catcher is the one that buffs when something charges a star. Well, every 2 times it charges a star. And shooting star. Oh, what? Pigging my good Dr. Frank. That's illegal. I got there anyway. Is it me, or is this game much harder than Storybook Brawl, even though it is like a copy? There's more in it, Crimpton. There's more in it. There it is. If Storybook Brawl had more stuff, that's not what this is. I don't know that it would be this, but it could be this. This is, you know, a lot of the bones and the foundation and the stuff that you're used to, definitely, from Storybook Brawl. But there's more here than there was in that game. I don't want any of this. You can do double attack, but like, the thing that makes me good as a duelist is more scammage. Scammages. Copying the stats barely even matters. I really need to scam that Prince Arthur. I almost need to Brave Little Tailor the front. I don't think... I was looking at Mirror on the Wall wondering if that was a useful piece at the moment, and I'm not so sure it is. Level 5 treasures are generally good. Doodly-doo. I'm done piggy banking. Wait, double Philly Stone though? Oh no. Cast 2 poison apples? I forgot I had the baby mimic. Bam. I remembered right before I totally forgot and just autopiloted into the Philly Stone. The Philly Stone's so much better. I don't know. This helps with the scammages. I think I will baby mimic it. I wanted to upgrade this, but I'm not going to pass up the chance to wolf it. Problem is I don't have anything to do with my Barbarossa. Barbarossa. Your demon's a 4/4 for each character, your evil character on your starting board. Sure. I don't know. This kind of wants to be in the back. Barbarossa, but no duelist. I wonder if I get KO'd here. I'm not feeling terribly. Double philo... Oh, it's the underlined effect. I didn't read to see if it was underlined. Wow, I should have read. That said, I probably did just need the scammy apples here. More scam, more better. Oh, Brave Little Tailor. Brave Little Tailor! Ha! Ha! Frankenstein's monstered, Brave Little Tailored. Let's go. Alright, my scam is scamming. We got scammings. That reminds me of a Periscope Down where the one guy kept saying Graham Hammond or whatever it was. I thought of that movie in a long time. Alright, what are we up against here? Any of these comps care about a Mirror on the Wall? You're kind of scammy with pirates. You're big stats, but they grow mid-fight. Your big stats, but they grow mid-fight. I don't know the Mirror on the Wall is the best thing here. It's like better if I get him in the middle of the fight than if I get him at the start of the fight. Yeah, I did want a wolf too, Shift. That was part of the Philosopher's Stone kind of stinks part of my consideration, but I do want to get some good wolfages going here too. Let's take the health, take the coin. Pirate Monkey would be a goal, but let's not worry about that yet. At least this gives me something to drop on the board. I gain 50% of combined starting stats without entrance abilities of characters in your hand. No, I need a duelist. That's not any number of stats. It's just that, well, no, it's another blocker and it's another summon for my Frank. You know what? Whatever. Taking it. Don't tell me no. Don't turn around. Blackbeard is in town. 2/2. Got a fresh 2/2 drop and hitting your board right now. This is a world premiere. I'm going to save the health spell. I might just health spell into minus hundo. There are a lot of these boards are susceptible to a minus hundo. So I'm going to save that up. If they'd put Merlin in front, they'd have more stats. You talking about strat? No. Fortuna? Fortuna. Well, I mean, they'd have more buffs on their backline, but then they wouldn't get their King Arthur buff on their Merlin, which is the most important thing they're doing in the entire... They'd get a few more stats in one spot and lose massive amounts of stats in the most important spot. So yeah, they could reposition and throw their whole placement, I suppose. Oh, Poison Apple with Succubi. Well, that hit the dog there. It was pretty cool. Ah, 24. Ha ha. Nobody sees the 24-25 Blackbeard coming. Oh, I think I'm going to leave the fight speed roughly here around 3.2. Maybe I turn it back down to like 2.6. I had it on 1.6 all last week, but I do want it a little faster. All right. I saved this double spell. This is useful as long as it doesn't hit the dog. This is especially useful if it can smack the back line. That's 100 damage in that spell. Oh, and I'm just seeing extra. I'm not casting an extra. My games blend together in my brain at times. Oh, but I won't be able to do another wolf if I find one because I don't have any mana. And then, you know, we won't be able to spam more Pet the Wolf. I need a duelist. I need to keep an eye out for a duelist. The only way... Well, I can't pull Blackbeard with a duelist. I can only pull Blackbeard with a Barbarossa. So maybe I just look for more Blackbeards? I don't know. I feel like I need some big stat thing, though, for the Blackbeard for the bench. Fluffs. Showing a fish? Hey, Hey, Falco. Hey, Falco. Do you know what you call a fish with no eyes? Oh, this isn't a pirate. Shoot. I was gonna see if I could get the hook in there, but I can't get the hook in there. Sure. Grab that. Because now I could grab... I don't know what level 5... Oh, level 5 evils. I could not drop Franks. I can't drop... This cannot pull a wolf from your hand. The duelist cannot pull a wolf from your hand. It is a level 6. The duelist cannot do that. In case you were ever like, oh, I'm going to set it up so I can pull an extra wolf onto the board. Can't do it. Doesn't work. I definitely need another Dr. Frank. Would like a wolf. Okay, let's go. I kind of just wanted to hear the opening chords of the song. You know, I didn't want to talk over it. Big stats. Oh, we got the dog. We got the Merlin. Merlin has fallen. Repeat. Merlin has fallen. We got angels smacking angels. Ah, there's an 800 back there. I'm going to need some scam. That's possible. Oh, shooting that Dr. Frank was good for me. Oh. Brave Little Tailor attacking in. Not so good. Stealing a bunch of stats. Pretty good. Big stats back there. My mirror spawns in a spot where it is a 2-2. Wonderful. No, okay, my succubus gets scammed. They have enough respawns on the angels that I can't really handle them. And I take 10. Okay. I could scam that. I could scam that. Oh, the duelist can't play the Blackbeard either. You're right. Crap. Yeah. We need another 5. The Blackbeard is not something I even really care that much about. It's not that I really want one that bad. Taking you. I don't ever want to fear. I think this is a bait. I know it's more stuff out of the Franks, but I got a lot of Franks now. The problem with this is they've got Angelic commanders, and that scales this backline angel every time one of their goods on the front gets a slay. I think if I put in a bunch of demon harbingers that are just like super simple to slay, I think I come to regret that later. I think Archdemon is bad in this spot. I think Archdemon is typically good, but I think bad in this spot. Let's take an attack first. I really do want a decent combat spell. I had a great start with that combat spell last time, and it wasn't good enough. You know, a blizzard could be good, but this could be good too. Let's start with this and then think about blizzards later. Double your auras. I have some decent auras. Your aura and boost don't care about types. It's not bad either. Now I can play both Barbarossas. One can summon a duelist that pulls out a Hellhound, and the other can summon the Blackbeard. That's a double Dying Breath. Not terribly important. Double your auras. Your demons. I have. I don't think it's actually as good as I wanted it to be. Whatever. I'm not going to be able to summon everything in. It's okay. Oh, I wanted to move the one up to the front. Too many decisions. Too much thinking to do. Dog into Angel. Angel slays. Big Angel and back. Angel slays again. Even bigger Angel and back. Big Merlins. The Merlins couldn't be scammed. We have one resummon left on the Angels up front, but they're going to be full-powered Angels here. Oh, wait, no. Hang on. We got 3 resummons complete. Does that mean... Are there any more resummons in the hopper? I had revised my frustration with Angels to go, you know, I don't think I'm as frustrated by them anymore. And now the more I play against them, I still continue to be frustrated by Angels. Yeah, the Angel and the Archangel thing here. Not a giant fan. That's a smart board though, it's clever. I didn't have the I didn't have the right kind of scam to get through it all. And the problem was because they were scaling every time they slayed. I don't know. It was a fun game. I had a good time. I think Angels are my least favorite thing to fight against in this game. I think it's been fairly consistent. Huh. Alright, well, anyway, that one ended on a weird note.